Right, let's give this a try again. YouTuber Josh Peters has taken pranking to a whole new level. He had the inflammatory British commentator Katie Hopkins pick up a fake award in Prague this week. He joins us now via our Skype line. Josh, let's hold thumbs that this interview works. You are a long way away. So most people would block someone like Katie Hopkins on Twitter. Why take it quite so far?
I think it was just time for someone to give Katie a taste of her own medicine. She likes to talk a lot about freedom of speech, so I thought it would be fun to use my own form of freedom of speech by playing a bit of a silly prank on her.
And, I mean, I think a lot of people, if you see their responses on Twitter, you know, they're watching that video that you've posted, and you do sort of have a moment where you feel quite bad for Katie Hopkins until she gives her acceptance speech.
Yeah, there certainly was a moment where I was thinking, you know, is this the right thing to do? She's a human being, and you can talk to her, and she comes across as a normal human being. But once she got up and gave her speech, it became pretty painstakingly clear to me that she did deserve to receive the Campaign to Unify the Nation trophy.
And I mean, you were in a room full of people that were all sort of in character. They were all applauding and laughing at these despicable things she was saying in her acceptance speech. I imagine that was quite difficult for you to sort of stay in character, to not, you know, pull a face, to not look absolutely disgusted.
Yeah, it was really tough. We arrived really early in Prague and briefed all of our actors on what was going to happen and how we thought it would go. We rehearsed for a long time. So for the duration of the evening, we were completely in character. But it was really hard. I know some of the people had to go to the bathroom to kind of just catch some air and get a break from it all. It was pretty intense, but I'm happy we succeeded.
And you say that she's quite normal to interact with just on a one-on-one basis. What is she like in person?
Yeah, she was chatty and fairly nice at times. She does, though, say some really terrible things. And the scary thing is, I thought before perhaps she used to say these things just for a bit of media attention, but upon meeting her, it became quite clear that she is, in fact, that person, and she does mean the things she says, which is really shocking and was really upsetting to see.
Yeah, I can just imagine. So any feedback from the people in Katie Hopkins' camp?
I haven't had any feedback yet, no, so I don't know.
So, Josh, you went all the way to Prague to prank this British commentator's right-wing, sort of hateful commentator. I can think of one or two people that might deserve that kind of pranking right here at home in South Africa. What do you reckon? Will you bring the prank perhaps in a different form here at home?
Look, the Campaign to Unify the Nation trophy knows no boundaries. I think we could take it to America, we could take it to South Africa. We could take it all over the world as long as it's given to the right recipient.
Well, I see a lot of fans of your work on Twitter. Thanks very much for your time. That's YouTuber Josh Peters with that incredible prank played on British commentator Katie Hopkins. Check it out on Twitter if you haven't seen it just yet.